Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's vid, I will be ranking game passes, telling y'all my opinion on them, and tell y'all if you should buy them or not while doing a Madison gameplay. So let's get started. Going at the number 12 spot will be Ascended Maleficent, which might surprise a lot of people. The reason I put her last is because she dies super easily, her bounty is high, her attacks are not so good in range, and her bolts are extremely weak, meaning she dies to Lawrence very easily. You can't even play her without being jumped every second, and can't even defend yourself since her attacks take forever to use. She is mid at best, and I would recommend getting DPA over her since she's better and cheaper as well. My final judgment is do not get her. Moving on to spot number 11 is Base Dark Phoenix, who ranked higher than Ascended for a reason. She has low cooldowns, an amazing ultimate, good range, good health, and her bounty is to 100 so she doesn't get targeted. Although she can be a great character, she does have a lot of things holding her back from being any higher, which are she does not have good spam options, her attacks take a long time, and her shield is really weak and can be broken easily. Because of this, I will say do not get her unless you're planning on getting DPA. Moving on to the number 10 spot, which is Raven, who is a solid character to get. She does really good damage, she has great health, which can be buffed with all of her attacks with her spell, a good shield, and powerful bolts. Unfortunately, her range is not good, and most of her attacks also leave her vulnerable. Don't have more to say about her, so my final thoughts are, don't get her unless you're planning on getting White Raven. Moving on to the number 9, who is Zatanna, who is the best out of the trio. She has good damage, good bolts, good shield, good health, good out-spamming attacks, and good spells. The reason why she wasn't ranked higher is because her range isn't amazing and her attacks are easy to miss. Other than that, I would recommend getting her, and she has Clarion, who is a coin skin, and he is amazing. Moving on to the number 8 spot, which may shock you, but after coming to my thoughts, I've decided Charmcaster was fit to make it into the number 8 spot. She is a Zatanna skin with good damage, good bolts, and okay shield, can heal fast, and has good health. Unfortunately, she does suffer some of the same problems as Zatanna, which she doesn't have good range, and her abilities can be easy to miss as well. She is also so expensive for being more of a mid character even after her buffs. Overall, don't recommend getting her since Clarion is better yet cheaper. Moving on to number 7, which is White Raven. This is a controversial opinion, so you can switch her and number 6 around since they are both almost equally as good. She has amazing range, great damage, great bolts, amazing shield, amazing health, low cooldowns, and her spell is insanely She doesn't really have anything bad about her besides maybe that her attacks may be difficult to use at times. Overall, recommend getting her if you have Raven. Moving on to the number 6 spot, who is Future Foundation. Like I said, you may switch her and White Raven around since they are almost equal in my opinion. She has an auto flight shield, her attacks have very low cooldowns, an amazing range and damage, a high insta-kill, and can protect other people. Overall, do recommend getting her, but if you have the character on the number 5 spot, do not get her since this character is better. Now moving on to our number 5 spot, who is Violet. She is basically a better version of Foundation. She does more damage and her cooldowns are almost the same as Foundation. If you have Invisible Woman, I do recommend the first skin you get for her is Violet since she is cheaper than Foundation and is better. Moving on to the number 4 spot, which is Mom Wanda. She has good health, can heal herself fully, a high insta-kill that bypasses resurrections, a good shield, amazing ultimate, other stuff I do not need to explain to tell you she's a great character. The fact that she is only 800 robux too is insane for how good she is, though her slot is always occupied, so I guess that makes up for the low price. Not sure if I would recommend her since she is always taken, but if 800 robux is all you have, then get her. At number 3 is Gwen, who is better than Adam in my opinion. She has a powerful shield, great health, which was recently buffed, an insanely broken ultimate with a low cooldown, and her Adonite form where she can't be ragdolled and has flight bolts. She is overall an amazing character I would recommend getting at any time since she is easy to use as well. The number 2 spot was a hard pick, but I finally decided that Dark Phoenix armor would take the spot. She has super powerful bolts, great health, massive range, low cooldowns, resurrection, can resurrect other people, great ultimate, and a powerful shield. I really would have put her in the number 1 spot, but I decided the number 1 spot was just slightly better than her. Recommend getting her if you have DP, and if you do have her, don't even bother getting Mal or Ascended. And finally, for the number 1 spot is Prom Gwen. I might get some backlash for this opinion, but I truly think she's in the top 5 best characters in the whole game. She can't be ragdolled in flight. Her shield has great health. She can use her shield wave while in her shield. Her insta has insane range and is practically a 100% insta. She has good health and is overall just a crazy overpowered character. She also has infinite flight, which makes her even better. When she comes on sale, I would recommend getting her, but she is pricey but insanely overpowered if you know how to use her. The rest of the vid will be a Madison gameplay.